I was skeptical about this one. I mean, I've tried a bunch of portable power stations over the years, and most of them either can't hold a charge or die after a few uses. But this Nature's Generator Elite Gold has been sitting in my garage for almost 2 months now, and it still starts up without any issues. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I first heard about it from a friend who lives off-grid. He's got solar panels on his roof and a wind turbine in the backyard, and he was telling me how he uses this exact setup to power his cabin during blackouts. I thought, sure, but how much can it really do? So I decided to put it through its paces myself. I'm not talking about just charging my phone a couple of times, I'm talking about running a mini fridge, a laptop, LED lights, and even a small portable fan for a full weekend. And here's the thing, it handled everything without breaking a sweat. One of the first things that stood out was the 3 ways to recharge. You've got solar panels, wind power, and even a regular wall outlet if you're in a pinch. I live in a place where the sun doesn't always cooperate, so having the option to plug it in overnight or hook up a small wind turbine was a game changer. I tested all 3 methods, and each one worked smoothly. The solar panels charged it in about 6 hours under decent sunlight, which is pretty standard. But what surprised me was how fast the wind turbine option filled it up. Even with a light breeze, it was adding wattage steadily. That kind of flexibility means you're not stuck waiting for perfect weather to get a full charge. Performance-wise, the 3600W output is no joke. I ran a 700W mini fridge for about 8 hours straight, and the battery level barely dropped. I also powered my 60W laptop for a full workday while streaming and had enough left over to keep my phone charged. The pure sine wave inverter made sure none of my sensitive devices flickered or shut off unexpectedly. That's a big deal if you're running medical equipment or just don't want to deal with sudden power drops. I even plugged in a small space heater for an hour, and while it drained the battery faster, it didn't overheat or trigger any safety shutoffs. The built-in surge protector handled the load like a champ. Another thing I appreciated was the 6-circuit transfer kit. It comes with all the cables you need to split the power into different zones, so you can run multiple devices without overloading a single outlet. I set it up in my garage workshop, and it let me run my work lights, a battery charger, and a small power tool all at once. That kind of versatility makes it feel less like a backup battery and more like a full-blown energy hub. I also like that it has a digital display showing the battery percentage, input wattage, and output load. No guessing games, just real-time info at a glance. Maintenance is pretty straightforward, too. The manufacturer recommends storing it in a cool, dry place and doing a full charge every 3 months if you're not using it regularly. I keep mine in the corner of my garage, and it's been sitting there for weeks without any noticeable drain. When I did a test run after a month of inactivity, it powered up instantly and ran at full capacity. That kind of reliability is exactly what you want in an emergency power source. Now, I won't pretend it's perfect. The thing is heavy, around 120 pounds, so moving it around isn't something you'll want to do every day. If you're planning to take it camping or to a tailgate, you'll probably need a hand or a dolly. Also, the solar panels that come with it are decent but not the most efficient. If you're serious about solar charging, you might want to upgrade to higher watt panels down the line. But for the price, the included panels do the job well enough for most casual users. Overall, I'm really impressed with how this thing performs. It's not just a backup battery, it's a legitimate off-grid power solution that can handle real-world demands. Whether you're dealing with a blackout, a weekend camping trip, or just want a reliable way to keep your essentials running, the Nature's Generator Elite Gold delivers. If you're in the market for something that can actually keep up with your needs without breaking the bank, this might be the one. You can find all the details and current pricing down below.